Today on Science Fridays with John, we're going to use water and we're going to learn two important words, absorption and adhesion. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, I'm John, the science guy, and welcome to another Science Fridays with John. I'm going to take a little bit of water right here. I'm just going to pour it on the plate, just enough. And you can see when I'm pouring it, just want it to fill pretty much about the area of the round. So just a little bit more than that, not too much more. Okay, just about that. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. And you're gonna notice that as I pour the water, it actually uses cohesion, which is another term that allows it to stick to itself. Now, adhesion is very similar to using wood and glue and having that chemical substance bind the two, or solder, for example, if you're familiar with a soldering iron and trying to take two pieces of wire and actually bond them together. What I want you to understand is that we've got two plastic plates here, right? And I've got paper. Now, paper is actually made from wood, if you didn't know. Now, the difference from this wood and this wood is that this is pressed a lot tighter, thus giving us paper, not a soft material like this. I'm going to take a piece of paper, but before I do that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to fold this in half, just like so. It doesn't have to be exact. All right. I'm going to take this piece of paper, everyone see that? And I'm going to place it down in this first plate. I'm just going to push it down here like so. I'm going to leave it on there for a second or two. And I'm going to pull it off. And it's pretty wet, right? But it doesn't look like it did much, does it? Let's take, for argument's sake, we're going to take one panel of Bounty paper towels, okay? And I'm going to place it right in here, okay, just like so. Notice that the water, okay, actually absorbed to the paper towel. Now, I'm going to take another piece of towel, just like so. I'm going to put that in there just like so. Take this out for a second. I'm going to take another piece of towel, just another panel, because I want you to see that this is actually starting to absorb the water. That means that the substance is actually sticking to something else, not itself, which would be in cohesion. Like when I poured the water and I started pouring on top, more water just started to like clump together. That's why if you ever took a penny and you put a dot and you tried to put all these dots really close, the water would eventually cajole to each other and it would have not absorbed. It would actually be part of cohesion and you'd get this big puddle. I'm going to take another piece of paper towel. I'm going to put it on this plate like so. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. My plate is almost dry. I'm going to take one more piece of towel. Okay. I'm going to fold it or not, it doesn't really matter. You can flip it over, just like you'd flip over an egg or something. And look, my plate is basically dry. I'll take one more. And that did a lot better than the paper did. But here's something else that's interesting. When I have this piece of paper, and if I put this in the water, the more that I put it in the water, another property is going to change on it. I'll share that with you in a minute. Now I'm gonna try to open this up very gently here. You can see that the paper actually adheres to itself, kind of, right? Now I'm gonna take a plate here, just like this, right? Now watch what happens. Okay, I can do this, right? But let's say I take something just a little bit heavier. Let me get something a little heavier for you. Like so. Oh, what happened? It actually ripped. So when something is not absorbent and really just holds the water externally, it becomes weaker. Now, this same paper towel that you saw here, I can still use it on this other plate, and it's still absorbing it. Isn't that pretty cool? Now, I need another paper towel, obviously, to finish that. But the point I want to make to you is that when you use the right tool in life, so if we're thinking about our brain, and we're saying, I can't remember something, we can't absorb it. Like you're giving me so much information and I can't digest it, or I can't process it right now, or my brain's full. You ever have somebody tell you that? My brain's full, like stop, right? They're not absorbing it and they're not taking it in. So what you have to do when it comes to the brain is make it fun, make it creative. And then you know what? The brain is gonna be like, I like this, I'm enjoying doing this. And then you know what's gonna happen? Your brain is gonna remember something. Pretty cool, isn't it? We learned a lot today with the word absorption, and we learned how absorption, and we also learned about adhesion and cohesion. So adhesion, remember that it adheres, right, to another object, like wood we talked about. Cohesion, like with the water, it actually adheres to itself. You know, I am John the Science Guy, and hey, why don't you show me some love? Hit the thumbs up button, smash the bell notification icon, and of course, click on that subscribe button so YouTube will share this video out to other people that want to learn about science and things that can improve their lives. I thank you so much for stopping by my lab today, and remember to click on that PayPal link and make the choice to buy my team and I a delicious s'mores, or maybe a hot chocolate, or even a steak. Either way, we'll be grateful for those pennies and dollars that you invest into us, that we'll put into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, even the facilities, to give you content that will not only adhere to your brain, but will actually absorb into it and make a change in your life. I'm John the Science Guy, and we'll see you at my lab real soon. Thanks for stopping by.